Get ready for action, because Scott Wedgewood made 24 saves in his first career Stanley Cup playoff start as the Colorado Avalanche defeated the Los Angeles Kings in Game 1 of the Western Conference first round. We break down every pivotal moment from this intense matchup, including the incredible performance from Wedgewood and the key scoring plays by Arturi Leikonen and Logan O'Connor for Colorado.
Stop using your finger for notes, sketches, and edits. This Jam Jake stylus pen gives your iPad a smoother, more precise writing feel with palm rejection so your hand can rest naturally on the screen. It charges fast, works for hours, and comes with replacement tips. Perfect for school, work, or creative projects. Check the link in the comments to grab it on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the dynamic on the ice as Artemi Panarin wires in a power play goal to cut the deficit in that thrilling Game 1 against the Los Angeles Kings. We examine how Panarin capitalized on the opportunity and what this means for the Kings' path forward in this tough playoff series. We shift gears to the Dallas Stars, who enter Game 2 against the Minnesota Wild facing familiar adversity after a tough 6-1 loss in the opener. We dive deep into what Stars coach Glenn Gulutzan is demanding from his veteran group, focusing on the need for urgency and improved puck battles to bounce back. And finally, we look at Chet Holmgren's efficient two-way performance in Game 1 as he notched 16 points in the Dallas Thunder's 119-80 for victory over the Suns. This ease of victory suggests a potential quick end to this series, and we break down what this performance signals for the rest of the Western Conference playoffs. Stay with us for more. The Colorado Avalanche secured a hard-fought 2-1 victory over the Los Angeles Kings in Game 1 of the Western Conference first round of the NHL playoffs. The game was characterized by tight checking and low-scoring intensity, a style Colorado coach Jared Bednar expressed comfort with. Colorado's offense was spearheaded by Artemi Leikonen and Logan O'Connor, who registered goals. Leikonen found the back of the net following a rebound from Nathan MacKinnon's shot, showcasing his knack for capitalizing on opportunities. O'Connor also contributed significantly, scoring a crucial second goal in the third period after charging through the zone and finishing with a wrist shot. For the Kings, Artemi Panarin provided the offense, netting a power play goal to cut the deficit to 1 goal late in the game. In net, Scott Wedgewood delivered a stellar performance, making 24 saves in his first career Stanley Cup playoff start. His strong showing placed him as the third-oldest goaltender in NHL history to earn a playoff win in his debut, behind Curtis McElhinney and Les Binkley. Anton Forsberg also made a strong debut, recording 28 saves. Colorado's defensive structure was praised by Bednar for minimizing quality scoring chances against the Kings' low-scoring approach. Meanwhile, the Kings' interim coach, DJ Smith, acknowledged the team's scoring prowess, suggesting the Avalanche might question their ability to win with only 2 goals. Game 2 is scheduled for Tuesday at Ball Arena. The victory marks a significant step for the Avalanche as they advance in the Western Conference. The NHL Western Conference is gearing up for a high-stakes matchup as the Mammoth take on the Golden Knights and the Wild face off against the Stars. Fans eager to catch the action can stream these games by accessing the 13-channel YouTube application on their mobile devices. This preview highlights the upcoming intense competition between these NHL contenders. Noi Dung Kai Tight. The Dallas Stars enter Game 2 of their Western Conference first-round series against the Minnesota Wild, facing a familiar challenge, having suffered a decisive 6-1 loss in Game 1 on Saturday. The defeat marks the 9th loss in 11 series openers for Dallas since 2022. Coach Glenn Gulutzan emphasized the nature of the loss, stating, "It certainly didn't look like a playoff game from our point of view. You can't get your game going if you're not going to win battles." Forwards like Radek Faksa noted the lack of positive takeaways from the opener, acknowledging that nobody expected such a blowout, even when the Stars were considered the second-best team on the ice. This pattern of losing Game 1 is notable, with Dallas having lost 9 of its last 11 first-round openers against the Calgary Flames since 2022. Despite the setback, the Stars possess a history of navigating adversity in series, having won 5 previous first-round series, including a recent victory over the Colorado Avalanche. However, this series presents a different dynamic, as the team left Game 1 with little positive momentum, having lost 7 of the previous 8 Game 1s by just 1 goal, including 5 in overtime. Looking ahead to Game 2 on Monday at the American Airlines Center, the focus shifts to urgency and execution. Forward Jason Robertson stressed the importance of responding to the loss, noting that while the regular season allows for more leeway, the stakes are higher in the playoffs. I hope that our urgency after losing Game 1 is where it needs to be, and I think it should be. We're a veteran group. We understand. It's going to be a tough challenge, but just because we've done it in the previous years, it's not like we're owed anything. It's not going to make it any easier. The team's internal discussions are centered on improving puck battles, increasing game connectivity, and enhancing offensive efficiency. Specific adjustments being discussed include making the power play more dangerous and improving the penalty kills awareness in high-danger areas without compromising top-end pressure. Coach Gillotson stressed the need for peak performance from every player, including the goaltending. He defended starter Jake Oettinger after questions regarding his performance, attributing the issues to team dynamics rather than individual error. Gillotson confirmed that while personnel changes are on the table in the playoffs, the immediate focus is on bouncing back, expecting the players to be better on Monday. The Stars are now focused on finding the necessary intensity to turn the tide in Game 2. In a decisive performance during Game 1 of the Western Conference playoff series, Chet Holmgren delivered an efficient two-way effort for the Oklahoma City Thunder, contributing significantly to their 119-80 for victory over the Suns. Holmgren registered 16 points, broken down into 5 field goals made from 10-foot range, 2 three-pointers made from 6-foot range, and 4 free throws made from 4-foot range. Additionally, he secured 7 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 steals over his 25 minutes of play. However, the game was characterized by a significant disparity in pace. Holmgren was limited to just 25 minutes, as the Thunder managed to rest nearly their entire starting 5 during the fourth quarter. The ease with which Oklahoma City secured the win has raised questions about the series' trajectory, suggesting that this playoff matchup could conclude swiftly unless the Suns manage a major turnaround in their performance.